King Charles III and his siblings Princess Anne, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward held a brief vigil beside Queen Elizabeth II's coffin in Westminster Hall on Friday, joining members of the military who have mounted a continuous watch over her remains for the past 2 days. Standing quietly, their heads bowed, the king was at the head of the Queen's coffin, while his sister Anne, the Princess Royal, and brother Edward, the Earl of Wessex, were on the sides. Andrew, the Duke of York, was at the coffin's foot. In a break with royal tradition, Prince Andrew, the Queen's second son, wore his military uniform for the vigil. While custom dictates that only working members of the royal family wear military uniforms during ceremonial occasions, Andrew was allowed to wear his as a mark of special respect for the Queen. The King, Anne and Edward were also in military dress. For more royal family-related news and videos, check out Royal Family. Andrew stepped away from his royal duties in 2019 over his ties to disgraced financier and convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. The Queen's children attend a vigil inside Westminster Hall in London, Britain, September 16, 2022. Credit: Hannah Mackay/Poole/Reuters. Many other members of the royal family came to observe the vigil. Camilla, the Queen consort, accompanied the King, standing beside Princess Anne's husband Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence. Prince Edward's wife Sophie, Countess of Wessex, was also there along with her 2 children Lady Louise Windsor and James, Viscount Severn. The Queen's granddaughters Zara Tindall and Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie were there, as was the Queen's cousin Prince Michael of Kent. Seen for the first time since the Queen's death last Thursday, some of the Queen's youngest great-grandchildren including Mia and Lena Tindall were also in attendance. Queen has been lying in state in Westminster Hall, the oldest part of the Palace of Westminster, since Wednesday. The medieval hall is where the Queen's ancestors also lay in state. Her father King George VI in 1952, her mother Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother in 2002, her grandfather George V in 1936 and her great-grandfather Edward VII in 1910, the first royal to lie in state. The Queen's coffin is draped with the royal standard and has the imperial state crown, the orb and the scepter lying on top of it. The public has a chance to view the closed coffin in person until 6:30 a.m. on Monday, when the hall will close in preparations for the state funeral later that morning. The queue to pay respects reached as much as 10 miles on Friday and had to be closed repeatedly after hitting its maximum capacity. At one point the wait was at least 14 hours, according to the official tracker provided by the government. The continuous watch inside Westminster Hall is being kept by the King's bodyguards of the Honourable Corps of Gentlemen at Arms, the Royal Company of Archers, the Yeomen of the Guard assisted by the Yeoman Warders of the Tower of London and by officers of the Household Division during the lying in state and lying at rest. Each watch lasts for 6 hours, with individuals within those watches keeping vigil for 20 minutes at a time. Princess Eugenie, Princess Beatrice, and her husband Edoardo Belli-Mozzi attend the vigil on September 16, 2022. Credit: Dominic Lipinski/Poole/Reuters. The royal vigil on Friday evening took place alongside the military watch. The Queen's 8 grandchildren are expected to take the same spot on Saturday evening when it will be their time to stand vigil beside their grandmother's coffin, a royal source told CNN on Friday. Prince William, the Prince of Wales, will stand at the head of the coffin, and Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, will stand at its foot. The source added that the Prince of Wales will be flanked by Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips, who are the children of Princess Anne. The Duke of Sussex will be flanked by Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, the daughters of Prince Andrew, alongside Prince Edward's children, Lady Louise Windsor and Viscount Severn. And was similar to the one the Queen's children held in St Giles Cathedral in Scotland earlier this week. King Charles III and Camilla, the Queen consort, visited Wales earlier on Friday, meeting members of public and receiving a motion of condolences. The King said that he was taking up his new duties as the monarch with immense gratitude for the privilege of having been able to serve as Prince of Wales. It must surely be counted the greatest privilege to belong to a land that can inspire such devotion, he said. Speaking in Welsh, the King said that his son, Prince William, who has taken over the title of Prince of Wales from his father, has a deep love for Wales. Peacemaker Royal's touching gesture to nervous Meghan, and why we'll see more of her from now on. Play video. Goddaughter of King Charles speaks about the Queen. Goddaughter of King Charles speaks about the Queen. Goddaughter of King Charles speaks about the Queen. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.